Now we're going to show you how to use the power wheel on your hands, and we're going to start out with some really basic exercises. Luckily, I have one of my head trainers, Jessica Rucker here, is going to help me out. And she's going to show you how to do a power wheel wall rollout. Now, Jessie actually came up with this idea because a lot of students, when they start out using the power wheel, they lack the ability to hold the wheel close to their body. Basically, they get in this position and they have a hard time controlling it in. So they might go to their belly. So what we want is, what she thought of was, why not put a wall in front of you so that the wheel can't roll out, and they begin to learn how to engage properly. So, smart man that I am, I listened to her. So, let's get Jessie lined up. This is most important. Line the body up before you even start any movement. From the knees to her head, we want a straight line. Boom, right there. So she's long and extended through the top of her head. From her hands to her shoulders, we want a straight line. The wrists are straight, the elbows are straight, the shoulders are wide. Then from here, she's engaged here and here in the belly, because when you're engaged in these 2 points, it keeps your hips in a neutral position. Now I'm going to intentionally have Jessie show you what is not correct position. So if she collapses her back, this is really common when people do not know how to properly engage the midsection or their core of their body. So the lower back will collapse, this will turn off here, and then for sure the abs are turned off. So we want to engage those 2 points and get her back to neutral in the hips. Now she's in a safe position to train, okay? Because she engaged those 2 points. The shoulders are wide, the arms are straight, the wrists are straight. That's a real important one as well. So now just holding this basic position, this is step number 1 for all people. Can they do this? Once they get this nailed, then we like to do a 1-inch rollout away from the wall. So then they have to pull back good, and then slowly roll it back out to lightly touch the wall. Just do that for reps. Now as she's doing this, she's maintaining all those points that we were just talking about. She's engaged here, her abs are engaged, her shoulders are wide. She's keeping her arms straight from the wrist all the way through the shoulders. So that's step 1. So now we're going to stop, and Jessie's going to move the wheel back about 6 inches, and then she's starting all over, because now she has the ability to hold the wheel, so she's going to start about 6 inches from the wall. Same lines, straight arms, straight body, engaged, engaged. Now she's going to roll out. We like to call this just a 6-inch wall rollout. She's going to lightly touch the wall and then roll it back in just short of being directly underneath the shoulders. That's a 6-inch wall rollout. Once she's good from there, then we're going to move it back to about a 1-yard rollout. Now, before she even gets started, it's really important that you don't overextend yourself on these exercises. As great as this is, it can be very hard on your body if you don't maintain your alignment. So I would much rather you go shorter range than bigger range with poor alignment. You know, keep the range short, really stay engaged, and you'll get much more benefit from it than putting yourself out there in a long extended position that you might not be able to hold properly. So take your time with each of these stages and really nail it before you move on to the next one. So now we're going to do a 1-yard rollout. Same exact thing, straight line, straight line. So now Jessie's rolling out, keeping those shoulders wide as she goes, staying engaged here and in the belly. Perfect. One more time. Perfect, and relax. So now Jessie just did holding it against the wall, step 1. A 1-inch rollout, step 2. A 6-inch rollout, and then a 1-yard rollout. Those are more advanced. Now the most advanced for being on your feet is when she's going to do an alternate pause and then eventually a full body rollout. These are extremely hard exercises. And what we want to achieve from those is no movement side to side. And then for sure, when you do a full body rollout, you have to maintain full body alignment really strong. That's a very high level exercise.